Oh, hell. She said I am delicious. So let's clear that up because we didn't go into the Pentagon formation with the thought of, like, color.
No, not at all.
Not remote. And if we did, Brooklyn or Quinn would not be in the Pentagon. So this was not... I was so confused that T-Core felt left out of the Pentagon when it was not like a... This was not a Cookout Part 2 situation. It was literally... We were chip and dip. We were both trauma bonding. Cam and him got close. So Cam pulled me in. Because he knew me and Cedric were close. So it was like a thing. And then we were all like, I loved Brooklyn. Mm-hmm. I heard Brooklyn didn't like me the first couple of days, but we'll talk about that later. And then I was obsessed with Quinn. That was just that. We didn't look at, our skin. I was so stupid.
And Quinn was a super fan, and none of us were.
And
so we're like, that's another...
We needed knowledge.
So if Joseph would have been like,
if Joseph would have said... So Joseph did ask me that last night. He was like, had I revealed to you my secret of being a super fan, would that have changed things? And I said, yeah, because I was trying to play with smart players who knew the game and who can control their emotions, and Joseph did a great job at that.
And Joseph was for sure rocking with us. Like, Joseph came up to us, like, final 3.
I know, but then he went...
But then, yeah, I mean...
The collective, and it's just a lot, you guys.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
She felt left out of CCC, not the Pentagon. Let me clear this up. CCC was not an alliance. Cam, Cedric, and Chelsie were not aligned. Y'all jokers. I was about to say something else. Y'all made up this CCC crap. We didn't do that. And I'm telling you, final 3, I would not have taken Cam. I would have taken Cedric and Brooklyn. So it's CBC or BCC. You know what I'm saying? Young Cedric. Quinn said he always gonna... What? Team... Okay, y'all are going crazy about Pentagon right now. You guys... Hold on, there's so many questions. Okay. Y'all might as well have been in alliance. Y'all were locked in. Thank you, Shelly. She said, I believe that. Thank you. CCC naturally formed. T-Core was closer to other people. Shouldn't be an issue.
That's what I'm saying.
T-Core was way more closer to Chemo and Rubina. Had she gravitated towards us, we would have easily... Because we weren't going after T-Core. She was not on our radar. Mm-hmm. So T-Core, we had time progress and she would have spent more time with us. She would have naturally, especially with me, would have naturally been included. But she was just rocking with other people.
She literally,
so I'm saying,
too, I was like, we're locked in.
Cam was not locked in. Thank you. He was not. Cam was just trying to figure out what day it was.
But Cam played a hell of a game, though, because unpopular opinion, I might get massacred for it. You can't be a dude of Cam's stature and win shit and not expect to go home. So, like, for him to not win anything and for him to make final 3, I'm sure that was the reason. Like, he could have kicked it up in, like, the end where you could win and stay. But, yeah, like, if he won, like, 2 HOHs before, he was definitely getting sent home. People just weren't thinking about Cam because he didn't do anything. They're like, he could stay because he doesn't do anything. Which is a strategy in the game. Like,
had he walked in with that strategy, I think it would have been different. He didn't walk in with that strategy, though. Mm. Until the end, he was like, I'm going to use that as a means to say it's my strategy. But it wasn't his strategy. He tried hard. Cam was very loyal to the both of us. He was.
Shout out my dog.
Shout out to Cam. Like, phenomenal human. Great. Like, I'm obsessed. So, like, this is no personal shade. We're just talking game. Yes, Cam had to adjust as the game went on. I agree. And I think that's kudos to his game. He adjusted. He was like, oh, crap, I can't win. So let me just say this is a strategy. Which, not a bad strategy. Mm-hmm. T-Core kept telling him when she was loyal to you, that's why everyone thought you were working together. Yes, I'm telling you guys, T-Core was that player that nobody was going to touch, including myself. I am a T-Core stan. However, she was in this, like, love triangle with 2 other people that just put her in a bad predicament that I couldn't be attached to. That's it. Had T-Core been, like, a little bit distance and doing her own thing, I would have latched to T-Core so quick.
Had I stayed, I was putting T-Core and Chemo up. Hired to send me home.
They did.
So they were both going up next to each other. T-Core, Chemo, and Rubina were going up next to each other. And I was going to leave Tugger off the block, and then Tugger was going to be the replacement.
Oh, there she is. What's up, Brooklyn?
Oh, my people.
Let me taking a shower.
Jeans.
I love you, Brookie. Hi.
Do you have any questions for Cedric before he leaves and washes his crack?
No, but I would have taken Ced to the 4, but then cut him because
Who were you? You were taking Cam over me?
Who would not take Cam?
Okay, that's
Because
fair.
of his gameplay.
Yeah. No. Yeah. I would take the 4.
I would have taken you and Cedric. That's what I stand on. You and Cedric I would have taken.
Yeah, I would have taken Cam and Quinn. And Leah.
Tell me how you really feel. Oh my god. There's one of your final twos.
No, we're a day 1 final 2.
Girls.
Y'all have final twos for real?
Yeah, they did. Brooklyn didn't even tell me they had a final 2. You told me.
Final twos?
Huh? Me? Mm-hmm. I had a final 2 once we got to final 5, and it was one with Cam, one with Mackenzie.
Right.
Those are the only ones in the house because this one.
I have one with Leah.
Angela?
And I. No. Angela was like night 1, and I was like, we should pair together because we're the moms. And that was just, and then she went psycho, and I said, listen, I can't work with you.
Can I have one, please?
Yeah, you must have.
I just blue.
Yeah. No, that was me literally trying to not be the first
I
one
was
on the
trying to get it
block.
up for you.
You really would have taken Quinn to final 2?
I would have. No, probably not. I would have taken you because that would have been really, really fun. Like, in all honesty, I think I would have just, my heart would have, I might have would have pulled a Mackenzie and made the wrong decision. No, but honestly, I think you would have been 3. It would have been really hard for me to have to pick you over like a Cam or you over a Quinn because I know I could have beat both of them. It would have been a toss-up. So...
I know. If I'm sitting next to you and Quinn, that would be the hardest.
Yeah.
When it comes to being able to like orate and talk about your game, we would go head to head.
Yeah.
Even Cedric, because of likability, he could just be saying
his was likability.
HIJKLMNOP, and the whole jury would be like, yeah.
Yeah, they would have just wanted to see his sweetheart win, but I think the people that would have actually listened to speaking, no. I
don't think Brooklyn would have taken you. She's too smart for that. Look at, we were just talking about if you're in the final 2, it would be hard to beat you because you could just say the alphabet and people will vote for you.
But you also have to remember, if I made final 2, I feel like I had a strong chance of winning because my whole strategy of the game.
The Caps are back, bro. The Caps are
makes
back.
me so sad. Why am I sitting here in Carline?
No, this is unbelievable. Because she had to make a hard decision, and she had to, the juice was not worth the squeeze.
So listen, what happened?
It was worth it. No,
I know. It's actually Chelsea's fault. I'm not there because I called her this time last week and I was like, I think I'm going to try to figure out. And she's like, let's talk about this. What is it? What's happening? I was like, Rayma has a huge cheer comp Saturday and Sunday. She has practice every single day. The boys, Eddie's at work. And she's like, why are you doing this to yourself? And I was like, you know what? You're right. Thank you for talking sense into me. I'm just going to miss it.
Was I wrong? Yes.
You were wrong. Because now I'm not there. Now we're having fun without me.
Why do you am I scary?
Did y'all see that live? Did y'all see that live? Did y'all see that live?
This is crazy.
She got scared for no reason.
Oh, I thought you were just FaceTiming. What's up, Brooklyn?
No, we're on live, bro.
God, okay.
This is when
are you nervous?
Because Eddie doesn't know.
Eddie doesn't know what?
No, when we're on live versus FaceTime, and then
he doesn't know.
I was like, you don't see the comments?
Yeah, for the fans watching at home, we're about to go get an early screen to Wicked.
Are we really?
No, it's out for early screening. It's been out for 2 weeks.
Brooklyn, will you be in my YouTube video review of Busch Gardens where you can share your insights as a Busch Gardens specialist?
I sure would. And I was a Busch Gardens entertainer.
What kind of entertainer?
I did it all. Sang, danced, stilt walked. Eventually,
stilt walk?
What can't she
do? Is there video you still walking? Because I would love to use that.
I'll find pictures.
I would love to use that.
I was in Fiends. What was the other show? One Wild Night. Adventure Island is like the water park. I was an Adventure Island dancer.
Oh my gosh! When can we? Are there already episodes out of Okay So?
No, I told you you're my first guest. I promised you that, and I don't break promises.
Listen, I would.
D.
You think you get pythons like these for telling the truth? It's all lies. Lifting the weight of my just tarnished reputation every day.
Quinn and I have buried the non-existent hatchet.
I sent like a 10-minute audio message where I was like, "Yo, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry because it didn't work out for me. I'll be honest.
Exactly.
If Kimo and T-Core were smart and then we rocked out and like we actually flipped and did something cool, I'd be like, sorry.
But how did you not read they weren't gonna do that?
When I tell you early game, we were like this, bro. And they told me, they're like, yo, like we shouldn't hang out so much.
Early game when you couldn't even pronounce people's names.
Hey, to be fair, I could pronounce Kimo. I could pronounce Brooklyn. Rubina, I had talked to her for 0.2 seconds. And then I'm looking at Kenny. I'm like, he's a lost cause. Look at Matt. He's like, I don't know what's going on. I'm like, oh my God. It was a nightmare.
Oh, shoot.
No, poor
Oh, Tucker just joined. Oh,
no. So are you going to Busch Gardens or no?
Tomorrow, because for free. He's like, he thinks we're real celebrities now because we made it into Busch Gardens for free. Yes. Yes. Tucker's in the chat, y'all. Side note, I'm going to be with Tucker in New York next week and Cam. We're about to live it up. What? Anyways, Tucker says, you know what? Cam trusted Quinn so much too and vouched for him to Cedric. No, he didn't. Brooklyn, wish you were there too. Everybody, it is my fault. Brooklyn's not here, but I was being you can't tell me I wasn't being a good friend. You know that you had to be there for cheer this week. Come on.
Rayma was in the car last night and she was seeing y'all's stories and she was like, oh, Mom. She's like, I feel so bad for you. And I was like, why? And she's like, because I'm the reason you're not there. Sorry, not sorry.
That's my Rayma,
But
dude.
then she was like, I promise. She's like, I'll make sure I'm nice to you this week and have a good attitude because I really feel bad that you're not there. And I was like,
she's gonna look back at this week, in 5 years and be like, my mom is a real one. And she really needs to say Chelsie was a real one because I made this decision. She's back, y'all. All the Leah lovers. Somebody said Leah was delicious.
Yes.
Don't come in here with but delicious is crazy.
I haven't been home yet, but on my door, something says "say soir" at my doorstep right now. So I wonder what it is.
Y'all better go ahead and buy some say soir.
I'm excited for you to open it. I think I sent stuff for Eddie too.
Oh my gosh.
Y'all should do a campaign. Did you see Kenny's today? It was so cute.
Oh my God, no, he made the cutest
video.
It
was so cute.
Oh, good old Kenny. Renee is coming with him there.
Oh, Renee's coming?
Uh-huh.
Espresso martinis, bro. Going down. Something at my house says the same thing, Brooklyn.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
House.
Say soir.
I sent it to everyone. I think it's at your house too.
Hey, say soir. I'm gonna do
I sent everybody in the Casta package.
I'm gonna do such an unserious video rocking say soir.
I sent a bunch of different ones, so you have to tell me which ones you like the best.
Okay.
Leah and Chelsie look alike.
Should I put them on Hank
true.
with a wig again? I can.
A wig?
Hank will make a cameo.
Yes.
A wig.
I should make him a pair with a hole for his tail.
Leah's a cute.
Of course, I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for all the compliments.
Okay, well, y'all have so much fun without me.
Are you in your face?
It will be so hard. Look at that face.
Are you sad?
I remember that face when I would see you at the counter. I'm like, I know exactly what she's thinking.
Okay, I need to set one thing straight, and then I gotta go. People are really mad at me, Leah, for hugging you when I was evicted.
Oh, and saying that I'm an ugly crier.
And saying that, stop it, you're an ugly crier. It's
because that's how to get me to stop.
No, there's a GIF. There's like an iconic viral thing when you walked into the bathroom after Matt got evicted. You're smiling and then you break down.
Everybody thinks that was fake. I didn't fake one tear.
No.
I'm just naturally.
But it was, yes. We had already cried earlier that day, and while we were in the room, that's what I said to her in the room so that she would laugh. And then I didn't want to cry meeting Julie. I was already in athleisure, like the worst of the worst. Okay, I'm meeting the queen in leggings. But I know that's so bad. So that's why I said that. But people were like, not the shade on her way.
They don't get our
They don't
humor.
get the humor.
They don't get our humor.
We were a very
it's a-
unserious cast.
Exactly. We are all dark sense of humor and very unserious.
What is C'est Soir? It's
It's my
Leah's-
underwear company.
It's a weak ass underwear company brand.
That was crazy. That didn't make
They didn't
Quinn.
even air
which is
the
iconic.
moments thing. I'm like, oh my gosh.
Because I said it again during Hide and Go Veto.
Yes,
I was like, I'm coming for
they
you.
didn't air it. They didn't want me to have my free promo.
They sure didn't. They were like, not on our clock.
Give Hank a kiss. Give Rayma. Give all the kids kisses for us.
All 18 of them.
All 100 of them.
Okay, have fun. I love y'all.
We love you so much. Have a great
FaceTime
day.
you later.
Miss you.
I will. Bye.
Bye. Aw, she mad.
This is a caps only live and a
This
caps only
is caps only, bro. What? What y'all gotta say? Are y'all still getting varsity jackets? Angela was supposed to make those.
I'm dead. It's
I
like
doubt
the
it.
athletes one from
Will there be something in New York with no, Daniel, stop. What are you asking?
They're so messy.
They're messy all the time.
They're always messy.
For no reason. Add MJ. MJ's not here. Y'all tag her. Tell her to come on. We'll add her. Oh my gosh. All three of us will be reunited this week. It's going to be crazy. I wanted y'all two to work together so bad, but y'all wanted to target each other instead. It's the cap, like, trust issues. That's what it is. You guys rappelling down the building Friday morning? Yeah, I'm trying to get Leah to do it, but she didn't know what rappelling was. I was just like over the edge, you know, rappelling over the edge of a building. You can invite MJ to join. Okay, let me see. Y'all know I don't know how to work this stuff. Mackenzie. Invite. Okay, just invite her. It's because they're gamers and new to target strong players. Yes. What else? I'm joining late, but need to know if we've talked Wicked. That's a sensitive subject for some castmates, so we're not going to talk Wicked. Okay. Why didn't
They want me to be canceled.
Yeah, that's why I'm not talking Wicked.
They want to cancel me.
Y'all.
Sick freak. Don't you try to cancel me over a musical. I'll about had enough of you guys. Stop being sick weirdos.
Yes, like get off. DM her one more time.
That's it. Stop.
And I will personally find you.
Death threats over a Wizard of Oz musical is nuts.
It's crazy.
And
I will clock y'all on Twitter. I will, like I've been doing. Don't
refuse.
Stop. She fell asleep. So what? Leah wasn't a fan of Wicked. We know.
And that's okay, guys. Speak your truth.
To convince Leah to start a letterbox account for her movie hot takes.
I will, just for you guys.
Because it might pop off. Actually, you should do that.
I would love.
You just walk out of movies midway if you just are not.
I'm like, listen, time is money.
You're going to be messy tomorrow. It's Thursday. I'm so with you, Leah. I feel you.
See?
I fell asleep and wasn't a fan.
Leah's tired from mothering. That's why she fell asleep. I'm dead. I love you guys.
Dang, all of y'all don't like Wicked?
Leah was a low-key silent horse in the horse. What does that mean?
What's that mean?
To say, oh, main.
Oh, I'm not answering that. Look, Leah.
They love.
Did you see that? You see that clip? I'm not.
I walk out.
Yeah.
I walk out of here just like I walked out of that movie with grace and a smile on my face.
She's not. We're not answering certain questions because y'all are just trying to be messy. So that's that on that. Are you guys in Miami? No. We should be in Miami. I never said that, Chelsie. Never said what? I'm confused. I'm not giving y'all any tea. I'm just not doing it. We'll probably go live at Viper for sure to show Joseph some love. Absolutely. did invite MJ, y'all. She's not. I don't know what she's doing. No, y'all are trying to make people a thing that aren't a thing. I already saw Wicked, y'all. Okay, so y'all are going after me for this final three thing. If it was Pentagon and it was final three and I had to choose, I'm choosing. It's hard to say this because with time spent with people, it changes how you move and operate in the house. So to say I wouldn't take Cam to the final three is kind of like I can't fully say that without seeing that dynamic with Cedric and then Brooklyn in a final five situation. So I don't know. Cam was closer to Cedric, but y'all just heard Cedric say he would have taken me to the final two. Hope y'all heard that. Have I met Posey Leah's cat? Not yet. Have I watched Amazing Race? I have. See you tonight in Tampa. Hey, Paige. I wish Cedric made it farther. Cedric was not capping. Come on. He was not. I'm telling y'all. I'm going to get Cam and Cedric together. When we're together this week, have this conversation. Because y'all be tripping. Am I excited for Beyonce on Christmas? Come on. Yes, y'all know that. The rest of the cast gets here tomorrow. I gotta accept the truth. You don't know what's truth until it happens. Okay? Maybe I was gonna say Forever Diamond. Oh, what time are we leaving?
I don't know. I think I might have to. Hold on.
Do we need an Uber?
What?
Do we need an Uber?
No. I'm gonna just cancel with my girlfriend.
Oh, you should go out.
Do you want to
Go
shopping still?
Yeah, I still want to go there tomorrow.
Or maybe she could come to dinner with us or meet her.
Did we decide where we're going? To dinner?
I'm in between a couple of places.
Hey, sorry. Do we are we taking Uber?
I think she's driving.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for her whenever y'all are ready.
Okay, same. Joseph did tell me he was like, just a heads up, the traffic's gonna get really bad.
Bad, so we should leave soon.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm ready whenever y'all are.
Yeah. I don't know like what that means in terms like is it gonna take 2 hours to get there? I don't think so, but
I doubt it.
Yeah.
My phone is charging right now. Thank you for your concern. Can you convince Taylor to come Saturday? I can't. She has other obligations on Saturday. I'm just grateful she's even coming at all. What's up, Tina Woodson? What's up, girl? We're about to go shopping. Quinn was here. That was Quinn. He just walked in. All right, y'all. We gotta go. Love you, though. Thanks for joining this crazy live. See y'all later. Probably tonight.